Kapil Sibal, President of Supreme Court Bar Association, to kindly address the August gathering.
Honorable Chief Justice of India, Justice Sanjeev Khanna, Honorable Judges of the Supreme Court of India, Attorney General for India, Solicitor General of India, Vice President of the Supreme Court Bar Association, Secretary of the Association, members of the Executive Committee, President of the Advocates on Record Association, executive members of the Association, senior advocates, my colleagues at the bar, and family members of Justice Ravikumar. India is a land of many histories, of the cross-fertilization of many cultures. The stories of its multifarious traditions are embalmed and preserved to be imbibed as our own. The one common thread binding together this remarkably diverse people is the shared belief in the equal authorship of each citizen in writing our collective futures. Our Constitution seeks to realize that belief. Its resonance binds us. The architecture of the institutions that comprise the foundation of our democracy are designed to serve values fundamental to the life of a diverse nation woven together by the historical realities central to its birth. The most significant institutional pillar, the nerve center of our body politic, is the judicial system. It seeks to resolve highly complex issues seeded in the frenetic activity arising out of socio-economic cross-currents of seemingly irreconcilable postures embedded in its diversity. A tough task indeed. Courts must not and do not represent a monolithic culture or script. The composition of the court should represent the country's socio-economic landscape, thereby acknowledging the necessity of the presence of different perspectives in seeking to actualize the promise of equality enshrined as a fundamental right of our Constitution. Each judge of the court brings a distinct perspective to the resolution of disputes. It is through these multiple perspectives that imaginative and dynamic ideas of justice emerge. In the last 50 years, it is with great satisfaction that I have seen the bar and bench slowly grow to mirror this rich diversity of experience in our country, and to see so many more first-generation lawyers find their place amongst the greats. Justice Ravikumar is one such eminent person of the law who rose. Justice Ravikumar is one such eminent person of the law who rose to the top through dint of hard work, bringing his clear and unique voice to shape the development of the law. You, Judge, completed your LLB from Government Law College, Kozhikode, and thereafter enrolled as a lawyer in 1986. You began practicing as a junior to Advocate Vasudevan in the district courts in Alpura, Kerala. You shifted your practice to the Kerala High Court in Ernakulam in 1990, joining the chambers of former Advocate General N.K. Damodaran. Noticed for your legal acumen, you soon gained the respect of your peers, and were invited to join the bench in January 2009. You became a permanent judge on December 15, 2010. The judge of the Kerala High Court, you were known for your integrity. You recused yourself from delivering a judgment in a matter relating to renewal of licenses for 418 bars, when one of the lawyers in the case visited you at your residence after the judgment was reserved. That sparked an intense discussion on the need for higher standards of professional ethics in the legal profession. You passed many pro-people judgments while serving in the High Court, including directing that in a welfare state, state liability partially eclipses the legal principle of voluntae non fit injuria, and the state must bear liability in cases of road accidents. After an illustrious career in the High Court, you were elevated to this court on August 26, 2021. In your farewell remarks to your last day in the Kerala High Court, you observed that there is no shortcut to success. In your 3 years in this court, you have exemplified this precept with exceptional work ethic. You have brought clarity and coherence to the development of law, especially in the field of criminal law, inheritance law, and the law of evidence. You have always emphasized legal reasoning through first principles, often beginning your judgments with legal maxims. Your judgments are well structured and understood by all. As a judge of the Constitutional Court, you have strived to give voice to the powerless. You have passed strong directions on fairness in criminal trials and on the need for speedy justice. You have safeguarded the rights of victims of sexual crimes. In a judgment reported in 2023 4 SCC 298, you set aside an order of the Bombay High Court quashing a criminal prosecution against a doctor affiliated with a girls' hostel for his failure to report several cases of sexual assault of young residents hailing from tribal areas. In this judgment, you observed insightfully, and I quote, "Non-reporting of sexual assault against a minor child despite knowledge is a serious crime, and more often than not, it is an attempt to shield the offenders of the crime of sexual assault," close quote. In another recent judgment, along with Justice Sanjay Karol, you recognize the rights of women for scheduled tribe communities to inherit property, despite not being covered by the Hindu Succession Act, and urged Parliament to make changes to the law to safeguard rights of tribal women to inheritance. You have also been a part of several seminal constitutional decisions, all involving changing legal, political, and ethical conundrums, such as the Jallikattu decision balancing animal rights and cultural rights, the Anup Baranwal decision on the independence of the Office of the Election Commissioner, and the Common Causes decision on the right to die with dignity. We remember you for your simplicity, characteristic, pleasant demeanor, and your incisive mind that sees through the volumes before you with discernment and fairness. The fact that you adorn an elevated platform in court is not reflected in your manner in court, which is empathetic and patient. Your colleagues and staff speak of you, your constant encouragement and strongly affectionate nature, which you will always be remembered for. You are known for your love for cricket and soccer, regardless of the team, a value that you imbibed while on the bench of being an absolute sport. As a lover of cricket, you played your innings with a straight bat, bowled no googlies, and always played by the rules of the game, which is what all lawyers want. I wish you all the very best for your next innings. A short little poem for you, sir, if you will permit me. We've only one regret. Your tenure was far too short. Love to have unassuming judges, the other kind, we'd rather not. Prefer a patient judge like you, not those who are unduly curt. You had a sense of what is right, delivering justice with comport. The diversity of this great land must see its cadence in this court. With a heavy heart, we say goodbye. As judge, you've been such a sport. Symbols of institutional faith, or a billion minds with hope are stirred, our freedoms lost and freedoms won, oft found immersed in written words. Unshackled from this grueling pace, we wish you well, good health, and more. You will sail away from working mates. Friends wait for you to come ashore.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.